Hello. Welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Scorpio money and career 3-month tarot reading for October, November, December 2023. Scorpios, let's see what energies we have for this end of year 2023, October, November, December. I will start by October, do month by month, and see what stands, what energies we have. All right, October, Scorpio, money and career. Wow, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Magician, and Page of Cups. Beautiful. Let me just bring this down a little bit. There we go. All right, so something is starting. You have the beginning of a project, the beginning of a new passion. You're guarding that. You're guarding that with all your heart. This is something you're starting to get messages on this. You're starting to get offers on this. This might be a goal you've had for a while with this Magician, right? Just understanding that it's time. It's time to move forward on this. It's a new beginning. It's the beginning of a new era. And even if you're not sure, right? If you're sort of guarded, this is it's time to move forward on this goal. It's time to move forward on this new job, on this new idea, on this new business, whatever it is to you, whatever it is that you're trying to move forward on, right? And this is a project where you are moving towards something wider, a wider perspective, wider knowledge, meeting new people. Maybe this is a project, a job, a career move, or a business that requires action in a different type of environment. So shifting careers, something like that. You have everything you need to do this. If you are hesitating or feel like it's not the right moment, or you don't have all the credentials, or you don't have all the experience, or whatever it is, right, that you're protecting, you got this. You got this. It's time to move forward on these goals, right? That's what the Magician is all about. Just to say, give you that green light, to say, yes, it's time. It's time to make it happen, right? It's a perfect time to move forward on an idea, or in your quest to manifest that goal, right? Establish a clear vision of what you want and push forward. Push forward. It's not about ego here, right? It's about you in your own creation, you in your own energy. And you're powerful, you're creative. This is your opportunity to bring your higher self in alignment with your day-to-day actions, to create that future you want, to create what you want. And, take that inspired action. Focus, and bring that goal to fruition, right? Organized, methodical in your planning. Page of Cups, there's an offer there, or there are messages there regarding something creative. Doesn't have to be creative, but it feels emotional. And it feels emotional enough that you have the Seven of Wands, where you feel it's challenging. There's competition there, but you're protecting your way. You're protecting your job, or you're protecting your way of working. Interesting. All right, let's see if there's a couple more cards that want to come out in this deck. Scorpio, October, money and career. Yes, well, confirming the competitive world, confirming standing your guard, and being patient. Okay, so you're pushing forward. It's time to push forward, but it's also important to allow everything to come in sync, everything to come in due time, right? So it's almost like you're igniting this. You're ready. You have everything you need to make it happen, to get that job, to start that creative business, or to take those classes, to go to school, or to start that project in retirement. I have a lot of people messaging me that these readings are not for retirees, and they're for everybody, right? But it is not because I give examples of specifics, that it's not for you. These energies are global. These energies are general. They are not specific. Those are just examples. So here you have the Temperance, bringing balance. So you're starting something new, and you're ready, and you're turning the key, right? The motor's on, but it's also very important to stabilize that energy. In other words, don't do the Scorpio thing where it's all gung-ho and now you're passionate and now you're pushing forward and it's everything or nothing and you have your energy back. And no, tempo. Shifting, changing, starting a new creative venue or a new creative idea, or starting a new job, or wanting to develop something new, whatever it is. There are a lot of people out there. Maybe doing the same thing you're doing. And so allow yourself to recover your flow and recover your balance, and then sort of maintain your emotions as you learn to keep composed in stressful situations, right? It's all about a respect for balance. I feel, Scorpio, I feel like you're ready. You're ready. You're in the starting blocks, right? And then since it has been such a long time, since you have been Scorpio in hermit mode, in lull mode, in a happy medium mode, call it whatever you want. If there's this new passion coming in, or this new idea, whatever it is, right? It'll be different for everyone. Just make sure you keep managing your emotions, and you keep managing them as obstacles come in, or as decisions come in, or questions and answers and discussions. Keep calm. And you're doing very well, Scorpio. You have done really well. You've done full circle. It has been years where you have worked on yourself and worked on your new energies. It's important to remain calm in all situations. All right, just these two came back out. Yes. Chariot, beautiful. Determined, and the Five of Pentacles. So yes, that's exactly it. If you feel left out, or if you feel you didn't get the right information, or you're not feeling comfortable, or you don't like the people, or you don't like the dynamic, and it's shifting and turning, and you're feeling impatient or frustrated, right? Allow yourself to settle, to reset, to detach yourself from those emotions that sometimes trigger you and just put you in another space. And sometimes, the trigger is the smallest little thing that is not that important, and then it projects you into another type of energy, and then that snowballs, right? And then people are looking at Scorpio and doubting Scorpio, while a minute before everything was fine and Scorpio was almost on a pedestal. And then people become worried, right? Allow your energies to settle calmly. And here we go. Even when you have frustrations, even if you have financial frustrations, here we are. You are pushing forward into something important with the Chariot. It's a movement. It's an evolution of project, evolution of career path. And it's becoming very coherent, very clear. So maintain those goals. You are pushing towards that goal and that end goal successfully. But is it easy? No. And do you have obstacles? Yes. Don't slip, don't slide. Keep pushing forward and tempo those emotions. Let's push forward in the month of November. November, and these are your months, Scorpio. October, November, birthday months. Here we go, Scorpio. November 2023. Let's see what we have for the month of November. The Empress, beautiful, creating. Yes, you're in that creative mode. There is a goal there that's starting already in October that might even start in the month of September. But let's see. Let's keep pushing forward here. I love this Empress. This is all about sealing a deal, all right? Signing a deal, or there's an alliance there, or you're creating something. You're creating a sense of, it's either artistic or something social or something emotional, empathic. Maybe you're there for others. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a guide, maybe you're a therapist, or you're listening to others. You are there for others, but in a very creative way. And I feel like you're confirming a situation here in this month of November. So either sealing a deal or something is becoming very, very clear, Scorpio, in this month of November. Sealing a deal with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But for me, this King of Swords, you're just, you know what is going on. It's clear in your mind now. It might not have been that clear in October because there are a lot of things to figure out, to settle, to negotiate, to discuss, a lot going on. But you're determined with the Chariot. You're determined to move forward on this. And here you have this stability here, this empathy here, but also these emotions to create, or these emotions to be there for others. Even though you're a little freaked out, you're persevering. My Nine of Wands, freaked out but persevering. Because you understand what's going on. It's clear in your mind. Now, with this King of Swords, you might be imposing your law. I don't know why I'm saying that. Imposing your ideas. You want it clear. You want people to be honest. You want integrity. You don't want any BS. Be careful, Scorpio, to not overdo on the perfectionism or on the integrity. Of course, integrity is important. Of course, truth is important. But sometimes, Scorpio, just keep to your own. It's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm laughing. Yes, Eight of Cups. You're moving away from something. Moving away from something. And here we have, I'm not surprised, the Lovers. Integrity, truth, integrity, truth. You're moving forward on something. I like this because with that King of Swords, no matter what, you're going to speak your truth. No matter what, you're going to speak your truth. just be careful, right? Sometimes it's okay, and sometimes it's good to just be under the radar. That's fine, right? With this King of Swords, you have mental clarity in this month of November. You have this power, this authority, right? But so you're in your power, and you have clarity of mind. So just stand firm on your truth, but don't push it. Keep it at a low level, right? Keep your convictions in your pocket. People will pay attention to you, right? And you can judge a situation. Everyone knows that, Scorpio. Everybody knows that, right? And you can judge it appropriately. You're there, you get it. But don't get in your own way, right? Because you're leaving behind a lot of emotions here, and there's a lot of discussions, and there's this sudden action forward here with the Lovers. And the Lovers is an obligation to make a choice. Not easy, but I think you're clear. You understand. You know where you're going. You are very clear on your intentions with the Lovers. And it is becoming very clear. You know, you can articulate what you believe in and what you stand for, yes. But it's also important to open up your heart, to share your emotions with others, right? And to understand where you are, what you stand for, and where you're going, right? But you don't have to express everything, right? The Lovers is without filter. What you see is what you get. You understand where you're going, what you want, who you are, and you're expressing it. You don't have to express everything. All right, let's see if there are a few more cards in this month of November, Scorpio. Money and career. 3-month prediction for the month of November. Here you are, Scorpio, in all your glory. Yes, nice. Choices are happening, decisions are happening, and you are happy with where you stand. Ooh, lots of people here. Okay, so you have the King of Cups, that is you. The Queen of Wands, confident and moving into calmer waters. So October and November are all about choices. And it becomes clearer and clearer in this month of November of what you want, where you stand, and how you're moving forward on this. You're very comfortable. You're becoming independent financially, independent in your mindset. You know who you are, Scorpio. It's very interesting. Very interesting. This is a path you're taking, but it's also your purpose, right? Your life purpose path, your soul purpose path. A lot of choices, a lot of twists and turns on figuring out who you are right now in these new energies. All right, let's see if there's another message in the month of December. I feel like there's a big decision made in this end of year 2023. And that is something that that's important for you. But it's almost like this is a decision that's important for you, but most importantly, yes, you're going to take this decision, but you will make the decision on your terms. It's going to be on your terms, no matter what. So even if there are people surrounding you, you're sure of yourself. Once you make that decision, you're not going back. You're sure of yourself, and you want to be comfortable with your decision, but you also want to be comfortable with who you are, with where you stand financially, mentally, emotionally. And you will make it on your terms. Very interesting. You're also moving into, little by little, into calmer waters. It has been a tricky time, Scorpio, for sure. And here we are in the month of December. Beautiful. Second ace. Ooh, Scorpio, in the month of December. What's happening? Ace of Cups and the Devil. Is there a little relationship starting there? Let's see what we have. Judgment, not surprising. There's a rebirth there. There's a huge decision here. Life transition, philosophy, mindset. There's a lot going on. But with this Judgment here, by December, it feels like, you know, the change is becoming clear and concrete, right? It's materializing. You might be moving, you might be changing jobs, changing cities, changing countries, and your family or your surroundings are also involved in this transition. You're rising up to something more important for you. This whole end of year, Scorpio, feels like the rise to where you belong, or to what is most important for you, right? Because you're destined to something else. And this is putting you on that path to destiny, ready to act, right? Letting go of that old self, letting go of that old self. And you are now this newer version of yourself, and you're really ready to make that decision, your decision, personal shift, personal change, with a blend of intuition and intellect, right? You're at that crossroads where all these decisions or these discussions or whatever it is that you're maneuvering to within this end of year 2023, all of these are significant changes in your life, in your energy. So trust that, you know, you're aligning to be on the right path and that you're almost there. And yes, you've learned from past experiences, and it has been a long journey, but finally everything's sort of coming together where you can put a certain past behind or certain emotions behind. Yes, you've worked really hard. Seven of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the end of a cycle, stressful cycle. You're sorting everything out. You have saved your money. You're not really communicating with many people on this sort of end of year with the Four of Pentacles. You're a little stubborn there, where you are, no matter what, you know, this is where you stand. No matter what, this is what you're going to do. And like I said, October, November, December, you stand your ground. No matter what, you're going to do your own thing, right? You're in control. You are in control. Even though sometimes maybe you think you're not, and you're sort of protecting yourself, you don't want to show your emotions. It goes from one thing to another. It goes from Scorpio being all Scorpio, analyzing, discussing, seeing, knowing, have a lot to say, have a lot to, not to explain, but, you know, has advice and analytics on everything. And then you go about not saying anything, and those are the two extremes of Scorpio, right? They're either all in or all out. And I feel like to gain control or to keep in control, you don't want to show your emotions once you've made your decision, or once this is happening, or once there's a big shift or that crossroads, or, you know, let's say you're moving, right? It's just an example. Let's say you're moving, and you're moving, and you decide to move somewhere else and start a career somewhere else, or start your business. right? And to move into another place. And that means maybe you're going to let go your job where you are now. All this is organized. All this is thought out. All this is decided, but Scorpio sometimes needs to reveal before they should, right? And if you have another job, you don't want to say anything right away because you might not leave you made your decision, but it's not happening before maybe 3 months, 6 months, or a year or something like that, right? And so here it is, you're maintaining that, right? And you're not going to talk about this. You just know it's going to happen, and no one needs to know until they know. And so you're mastering, you're dominating that, really. You're dominating that. And that it's also you taking your destiny in hand. This is, you're moving up to something so much more important for you. And this is all happening even though you don't want to talk about it. Very interesting. All right, let's see if there are a couple more cards that want to come out in this month of December 2023, Scorpios, and then maybe we'll pull a card or two. Yeah. Oh, this is the second time we have the Eight of Cups, or whatever it is. And we have on the bottom the Four of Pentacles. So yes, you're keeping that to yourself. You're protecting yourself. And you know you're leaving a lot behind. You know you're leaving emotions behind. All right, these are a lot of cards here, but here we go. It's not negative. It is, these are the obstacles of a big decision. These are the obstacles of a big transformation. Surprised we don't have the Death card. And here we have an offer. So I think that by December, or even before, there's an offer there, or there's a situation there, financial situation, or an opportunity coming in that's exciting to maybe work with friends or work with family, or you're celebrating something in the month of December, and you have several options there. So all this combined, October, November, December, is you reorienting and little by little finding clarity on this new destiny. Very, very interesting. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Scorpios. October, November, December, money and career. This is a 3-month reading. Let's see what we have. King of Cups, there you are again, Scorpio. Channeling those emotions, filtering, balancing out. No matter what, remain balanced. Okay, ooh, lots of cards. As you know, I do, for anybody that's been reading or listening to my readings, I don't like when they're big packs of cards that come out. I like it to be precise. The Fool, yep, there we go, whole new. You don't quite know what it's going to give, but you're making that decision. You are in financial control. This is the third Four of Pentacles that we have. 9 of Wands, pushing forward, Page of Wands, it's new, and 8 of Swords. You know that you cannot stay in this situation forever. You're pushing forward on something. You're opening up to the world. This is a new adventure for you. And sometimes you don't have all the information with the Fool, right? But it's new. It's a period of a launch of something, of a new business or a new idea. This is something where a lot of things are possible, a lot of opportunities are there. You have 2 aces and the Fool. You're really starting a new life here, Scorpio. And if it's not starting it right now in 2023, you are certainly on the road to 2024 to start a new life. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. thank you to each and every one, Scorpios, for sharing your energies, for being there, for listening to my readings, supporting this channel. Thank you. Thank you to all. Have a great week and have a great semester. But I'll see you right back here for weekly money and careers. Take care. Bye-bye.